So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set
under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Randy Gregory in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Martellus. Offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They run. It's Gurley. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Interception. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Back to throw. Locke. And this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted backed up?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Here's Locke. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player. On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
From the 50, it's Long. He's going to sling this deep downfield. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence. And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And now it's 2nd down. Now Luck looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Room here to run. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he?
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Their big-bodied receiver. You into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Here's Luck. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the... Oh, wide open, complete. They give them a gain of 37. These coaches told us they wanted to take the top off this defense. They wanted to be able to stretch them downfield. They showed it pretty well there.
And they knew that if they were able to do that, it would open up everything else. But how did they truly get it done? Practice in the previous week, making sure they had a...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Todd Gurley. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll move. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Now Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. Second down following the incompletion.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Back to the air, Locke on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley. And it's third down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
A dump off to Forte. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a second and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To the air again, Locke. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that is going to set up third and goal. Now Locke on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And with this guy, I don't know that you're surprised when he has back-to-back games like this. He just keeps excelling.
What I like about him is that every year he doesn't settle for being one of the best in the game. He tries to make himself better. Almost like those great basketball players. I remember hearing about Kobe Bryant wanting to add something to his game every offseason. Magic Johnson, what do I need to work on to get better? Michael Jordan had that fadeaway before his career was over. Those are the best. Even though they're at the top of their game, they find ways to get better.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Here's Locke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. On 4th down, Locke dumps it off to Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
From the gun on third down, Luck eluding the pressure right. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Barry Church. And a big turnover there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Here's Luck. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches. So they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. Touchdown, Chicago. Todd Gurley with his second. Offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now,
back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On first down, it's Luck. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 60 yards. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Onto the field now come the Bears. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Good, solid, strong run that not only gets a nice chunk of yardage, but takes the clock under 4 minutes. And now they're going to play situational football. How many timeouts does the opposition have left? How many runs do they need to call to make sure that they bleed out those timeouts? But even more importantly, mentally right now, they hold the advantage. They probably have them at the verge of breaking. And what they want to do is finish them off.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Play clock winding down. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll try the air now with Luck. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. They're big-bodied. The start of this next possession, the score, 7-0. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one.